JDS patriarch and former Prime Minister Deve Gowda has issued a stern warning to his grandson Prajwal Revanna to return immediately from wherever he is and subject himself to the legal process. Mr. Deve Gowda has asked Prajwal Revanna not to test his patience any further while giving him this ultimatum. He shared his letter on social media. In this letter, he says that he was unaware of Prajwal's activities and has no desire to shield him. Remember, Prajwal Revanna is facing serious accusations of rape, sexual abuse, and also videographing several women without their consent. I have my colleague Prajwal Revanna joining us from Bengaluru with more details on this story. Prajwal, there is a blue corner notice that has been issued at the behest of CBI through the Interpol. Mr. Revanna, Prajwal Revanna is still out there somewhere. He's still not in India. And today, Mr. Deve Gowda has written an emotional appeal. In fact, he's asking his grandson to come back as soon as possible and not really test his patience, making it very clear that his family won't interfere with the legal process. What can we read into this?
Well, the fact that Prajwal Revanna, it's been over 26 days since the SIT has been formed and Prajwal Revanna is still in hiding and he hasn't appeared before the SIT. Earlier, Prajwal Revanna had written in the form of a social media post to the SIT talking of how he would need a few days time before he could actually appear before the SIT officials, which was clearly denied by the investigating authorities there. And now trouble seems to be mounting against Prajwal Revanna, forcing him to return to India. The first, like you pointed out, lookout notice, then the blue corner notice, two letters that have been written to the Prime Minister by Chief Minister of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, where he has claimed that Prime Minister must use all the diplomatic channels to cancel the passport that is being enjoyed by Prajwal Revanna there. And this definitely requires a court direction. We have an arrest warrant issued by the court against Prajwal Revanna, and that has opened a formal chain of communication between the state as well as the centre. The centre has also promised in the meantime that they would be initiating the process of cancelling the passport of Prajwal Revanna there. So all eyes are on when and how Prajwal Revanna would return to India, because it's high time he does, with grievous charges like rape that have been levelled against him. Back to you.
Right. Thank you, Pratibha, for joining us with those details. That was Deve Gowda's emotional appeal to his grandson, Mr. Prajwal Revanna, who is absconding, facing serious charges of rape and sexual assault by several women. Meanwhile, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah wrote yet another letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and urged him to cancel the diplomatic passport of JDS MP Prajwal Revanna, who, of course, like we know, is facing allegations of sexually abusing several women. In this letter, let us also tell you that Mr. Siddaramaiah has said that it was shameful that Prajwal Revanna, who was fielded by the NDA from Karnataka's Hassan Lok Sabha seat, fled to Germany on the 27th of April using his diplomatic passport. The SIT, of course, has sent hundreds of videos that show Prajwal Revanna allegedly forcing himself on women to the state's Forensic Science Laboratory in Bengaluru. Meanwhile, MEA has also said that Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's request is being processed.